Good afternoon everyone and welcome to this week's update. I can't believe we're almost at half term already, and this term has been one of the most peculiar that I've ever experienced. But I'd like to thank all of the children, yourselves, all of the staff, everybody who's contributed to making it such an incredible achievement of getting through this first half term. Not only have the children been brilliant in following all of the guidelines that we've put in place from reception to year 11, all of you yourselves supporting us with that have also done that. And all the staff, all of the teaching staff, the support staff, the kitchen staff, the site team, everyone who's been working to make sure the school is ready and safe so that your children get a brilliant education. I just want to thank each and every one of you who have contributed to that. It's taken a lot of hard work, and it's been quite incredible, the quality of what's going on in the classrooms when I walk around the buildings. When I go into primary and see the joy and the laughter and the support and the challenge there in primary from the teachers in there, and then I walk around secondary school and I see again exactly the same thing, but it's really, really high quality. It's really, really high challenge. It's making sure that we're doing everything we can to get your children into the place where they need to be successful in life. Obviously, with figures rising, we don't know what's going to happen. I'm quite confident schools won't close, and we need your help to make sure that happens. We need your help to make sure that we can keep open for as long as possible. And that means that we've got to keep on following all of these social distancing guidelines, everything in the community as well. We're doing our bit, and we really appreciate it when you do your bit at home and support us with the messages of the children, making sure they're here on time, making sure they're wearing face coverings in secondary, making sure they've got good hygiene, again, supporting with their homework, their classroom, making sure they're working on Microsoft Teams. And especially if you are in isolation, if there has been a case and you've been sent home for 14 days, supporting your children to get that work done. Unfortunately, too many are still not doing it when they come back into school. So we really need to work on that so that children don't fall further behind and we can catch them up so that they're brilliant as always when it comes to it at the end of the year. Again, we don't know what examinations look like with year 6 and year 11 and year 10. We don't know what the final examinations look like. But obviously, again, we're working really hard to make sure that we've got all of these things in place. In December, we're going to have mock exams in secondary school to make sure that we've got robust assessment data for the children, just in case we have to go back to the centre assessed exams. But all of this is about safety first, and it's really important to remember that. And I'm just going to show you a graph still about what's happened with infections since September, and you can see that British Asians are increasing the hospital rates in the country. And it's really important we look after each other in our community. It's really important we support each other with that. And I know it's hard, I know it's difficult not seeing family, not seeing friends. But if we can do that, then we can make it as safe as possible so that when we're in school, the children can have a great experience. And that's why we're doing it. That's why we're making these sacrifices, is to allow children to come back into school. So if you are worried about anything, as always, please do contact school. I'd also just like to flag up an opportunity about Halloween writing, and there is a competition that we're doing about Halloween, and we'll give you, I'll put some more information about that on this video as well, so you can have a look at all of the information around that. And please, again, encourage your children to do that. So just finally from me, we've got 2 training days coming up. We've got a training day this Friday. We've also then got one on Monday. That's for staff, and what we're going to be working at again in both phases is making sure we've got all of the remote learning as much as we can online. We've learned a lot about doing remote learning. We've learned a lot about how we set work. We've learned a lot about how we set homework, give feedback, and also looking at live lessons. And that's what we're going to be looking at on these training days to make sure that if your children are at home for any reason, that the quality of provision is still there for them, because that's so important. So please keep safe. Please make sure that you're following all of the guidance that government gives and supporting us as you always have been. And just the final thing is, again, thank you for all the support. You've been incredible, and as I always say, I am so proud to be the head teacher of this school, and I'm so proud to get to work with you, the families of the children that we have. So please keep safe, take care, and I shall speak to you after the holidays.